Hi YouTube, yes, I know it's been a bit since I've actually continued this series, but we are here today to log back in, to go back into Doki Doki. I mean, I guess it could literally be considered logging back in, but not, like, because it's, you know, part of the game gimmick, it's like, it's a desktop, because you have to, actually, I'm kind of confused on why it is formatted like this when I'm on an actual, cause, like, I understand for the Nintendo Switch, that was, like, a really genius idea. When I'm on an actual computer, it's a bit funny to actually think about why it's that way. But I guess that's like making two separate versions of the game would actually be like a whole conundrum. I'm going a bit of a rambling tangent. Yeah, no. Sorry if I sound a little funny. I'm actually getting over being sick. If I recorded this a few days earlier, I would probably sound a bit like Corpse Husband. As I told, I can do a pretty good impression when my throat is trying to actively wring itself dry. I don't really know how to. I'm assuming this is the right button to press, right? But I figure we should go ahead and continue this. I don't remember any of the girl voices, but we're gonna try our best with that. And good thing I'm not a child anymore, so I can play this game no problem. This is what I've been waiting for my entire life. This one. Hi again, Kane. Let's see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. And let me adjust my volume, because it sounds a little loud, I will not lie. Okay, that's a bit more palpable for me. Oh, shit, wait, fuck, what did that say? History. Yeah, I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. There we go, okay. Thanks for keeping your promise, Kane. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga's literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
But don't worry, guys. Kane always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Kane can become good friends too.
Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she has put me into.
Oh, you even brought you something today, you know.
Well, wait, Sayori. Me?
Not really. Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. Then we could, you know, discuss it, if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Oh. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are already having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. Yes, oh my god, fuck. My throat is so exhausted from battling cooties all week. Bleh. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. I've Markov! Nope. Maybe. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages.
Ah,
Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and eyes me for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I had made her uncomfortable.
oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book that you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book?
Ah. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them.
Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. Because I'm just that nice. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's it about, anyway?
Well,
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. I was right! Well, I have Markov. You don't say difference. It has an eye on the cover, but it's about the portrait of Markov, right? Yep, there's an ominous-looking eye. I know this from watching Game Theory. I promise I've never played this game before. Nope, absolutely no way. I waited till I was an adult like a good kid. I mean, like a good... Well, not a kid, but you know what I mean. Shit, I'm bad.
alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark current came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Kane?
No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that those kinds of stories... they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things...
Oh shit! Sorry. You know what I'm gonna be doing? Maybe this wasn't the best idea considering how much talking. Oh, 1 second. Sick break.
When I let things like book and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I ended up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all.
Ah, that's... well, that's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
You don't have to.
What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Ah, yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
That's... I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just some...
It's just... Take 2.
It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything with my amazing good looks.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Oh, too much laughing. Stop it. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk out until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Oh, I've seen this CG so much, but I never realized, I guess, yeah, I never realized that the protagonist was the one holding the book. Fuck, why did I just press? No, back, how do the protagonist was the one holding the book. Alright, Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm. A right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips her to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. Why is that computer in the corner? It's as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Eh?
To turn the page.
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things that she says and does, like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
Yuri remains silent for a moment.
But, Kane, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her.
Oh, shit. Take 3. Oh shit, never mind.
Oh, that's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait, what? I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know that you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant it, I more meant that it's kind of cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden?
Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we shared today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning.
Oh. I feel like I'm suffocating, bro.
In that case, feel free to finish the first few chapters in your own time.
Alright. I think I'm sounding a little too nasally. Okay, you know what? No. This was a nice short, but I'm actually gonna cut recording right here. Mainly because this was a bad idea to actually start doing. But oh fuck, wait, nope. I stand up, yep, and I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and then slip it back into my bag, as I save a bookmark in my menu. Right. Okay, so I'm. Sorry, I'm way too sick to actually make like a full-blown episode of this. I hope you can you can live with 15 minutes of cane content today. And also I just want to say like I don't know, it's I don't have anything happening tomorrow, so I might actually be able to upload it tomorrow. But I'll just say like Merry Christmas now, because I'm doing this on Christmas Eve. Cause like we just celebrated Christmas early, cause we're just really impatient, I guess, so like fuck that shit. Hey, so it didn't exactly turn out to be uploaded on the day I finished editing the video, which was January 1st, because now it is an astounding January 19th, the last day of work I had before I returned back to college from winter break. So yeah, that's fun, you know. Now, okay, so I can tell in the video, you can definitely hear I was sick. Right now, you might not be able to, but yes, through the entirety of this entire time, I've been very sick. I got the flu, I got pink eye, I'm pretty sure I had strep throat at some point. Yeah, it was horrible. Well, I say that, but it's pretty fun, because actually, I was working with a bunch of kids, like, you know, I was working at a preschool, so that was pretty cool. But no, now I gotta go back to college and learn stuff, which is super boring, but yeah, I would say uploads might be more sporadic, but I had a pretty consistent schedule, I guess, when I was at college. Because as much as I enjoyed my work, it definitely took up so much time, and being sick really didn't get me in the mood to draw the thumbnail of this video. Because this piece of art that you were seeing is the literal sole reason that this video took so long. Because I'm very bad with procrastinating on my art. Well, I don't have much else to say. Thank you for tuning in and waiting so long for this second episode. And have a good day or night. Bye bye!